Hello friends and welcome to Boost Your Career. I'm very sure that you are learning new skills to grow in your career. Today we are going to talk about very important and very useful formula in Excel, and that is called as dsum. We know that if you want to find out a total sales based upon one criteria, we use the function called SUMIF in Excel. For example, this is the data that we have. Here we have different items and these items are sold to different schools. Quantity is given and sales is given. Suppose if I want to find out total quantity sold for files, I will filter on total quantity or files, and if I want to see the total, I will use the formula called SUMIF and I will get this total of 600. But if I want to find out the total, the sum of based upon the two criteria. For example, if I want to find out the sum of markers sold only to a particular school, say Delhi Public School, then my SUMIF formula will not be useful for me. There I need to use the formula which is called as dsum. Similarly, if I want to find out average of particular item sold to a particular school, then I will use the formula called d-average and not average if, because my conditions are two conditions. Very useful formula. Everyone who is handling the data should know this formula. So let us go ahead and learn how to use dsum and d-average formula. So this is the data that we have. We have items, different items, stationary items sold to different schools. This is the quantity sold and this is the sales. You can see here items are appearing multiple times and schools are also appearing multiple times. What we want to find out? We want to find out the total quantity sold and total sales sold based upon the particular criteria that which we are going to give in these two cells. Suppose I want to find out the total sales of, say, pencil. So what I will do, I will here select filter out, select pencils from this filter, and you can see here total quantity sold is 550. So this I can get with the help of SUMIF formula as well, because the criteria is just one. But if I want to find out total pencils sold only to a particular school, say only for Delhi Public School, total 500 quantities sold, but that I want to use with the help of formula, then my SUMIF formula will not be useful for me because there will be multiple criteria. There I will be using the formula which is called as dsum. So I will just show you how to use dsum based upon one criteria, and then we will go ahead and learn how to use multiple criteria to get the particular sum. So here I will use is equal to dsum tab. Now what is it asking? It is asking three things to us. So I'll just show you what is it asking from here. It is asking database. Database is this. I will select. Now whenever I select the database, I will start selecting from the headers as well. So I need to include headers as well. Field. Field means what? What is the total I want? Total of what I want? Total of quantity I want. So I will select here quantity and criteria. So criteria is the cell where my criteria is going to appear. So my criteria is going to appear in this particular cell. But while selecting the criteria for dsum formula, I need to select both the cells, the header as well as the criteria cell. So I will put the formula here is equal to dsum. I'll select this database starting with headers, comma, field. Now what is the total of one I want? Total of quantity I want. So I will select the quantity from this table. Quantity, this header I will select, comma. Now criteria. Now where is my criteria is going to appear? Criteria is going to appear over here. So I can select this cell, but I need to select this criteria which will include my header as well. So Excel will go to header and identify a field and criteria based upon this header. So I selected these two cells. Now currently I am using only one criteria, that is the reason I selected these two cells only. So this is how I put dsum database. This database I have selected including headers, comma field. Field is this field because total quantity I want, so that total of that header I will select, comma criteria. Now while selecting the criteria I will select the cell which where my criteria is going to appear, as well as the header of that cell. Then I will complete this. Now total pencils sold with all this data is 550. Let us go ahead and check that. So sum is 550. Now here I have considered only one criteria, which is item. Now if I want to use criteria, two criteria, that is item as well as school. So that means I want to get a total pencils sold to a particular school, that is for example Delhi Public School. I want this total over here with the help of formula. In this case, if I use the SUMIF formula, it won't be useful for me, because SUMIF formula can give me the sum based upon only on one criteria, but here I want to use two criteria or multiple criteria. That is the reason I am going to use dsum formula. I will put the dsum formula again, because this time I will show you how to use dsum formula with two criteria. So first of all, database. So I will go ahead and select this database, comma field. What is the total of I want total of quantity I want, so I select this header as quantity, comma criteria. Now my criteria is just not item. Now I want item as well as school to be my criteria, both the criteria. So I will select all these four cells. All these four cells I selected, and then comma, then I will complete my formula. So I have selected here both the criteria, two criteria I have given to dsum formula, and then I will enter. Now you can see here total sales of total quantity sold of pencil is 550. But if I want to see only for a particular school, so Delhi Public School, it is 500 only. As we have just now seen, I will just show you again. Pencils for Delhi Public School, it is 500 only. Again, if I want to see pencils sold for any other school, it is 50. For any other school, it is 0. Any other item, if I want to check that, I can check that item based upon two criteria. So that is for sales. Now I'll again go ahead and put the formula for sales. It was for quantity. So here again I will use the dsum formula. Dsum tab database. I will select here this particular database, comma field. Field is now what I want. I want the total of cells. So I will go ahead and select cells from this particular database, the header of cells, comma criteria. Now again I want to include both these criteria, so I will select both these cells and complete the formula. Now for whiteboard, for the school DG, the total cell should be 20,000. So select, let's go ahead and check that, whiteboard and DG International, it is total sales is 20,000. So we are getting the correct answers like this. So this way we can find out with the help of filter as well, but if you want to find out with the help of formula, dsum is very useful formula. Now next, in the next cell I want to find out average quantity and average sales based upon these two criteria. So here I am going to use d average formula. So is equal to d average tab, again the database is this, comma field. Now average of what I want, average of quantity I want. So I will select this quantity, the header of QTY, the quantity, and the criteria. Now I am going to give the both the criteria for this average and then complete the formula d average. So average quantity sold for whiteboard for DG International School is 200, because it was just one cell, so average is equal to quantity. Now similarly, suppose if I want to see for any other particular item, I can go ahead and select that particular item. That way I can find out the average quantity sold. Similarly, I want to find out average sales based upon these two criteria. So I will use the formula called as d average. D average, tab, database is this, comma, field. Now I want the average of cells, so I will select the header cells from this table, then comma, then criteria. I want to again give the both the criteria, so I will select all these 4 cells and then complete it. So total average sales for this particular marker for DG International is 20,000. I will select any other notebook is 80,000 for all the schools. Suppose I want to see the average of all the schools of say notebooks. I will just go ahead and delete this particular cell. I will get the average cells for all these schools for the item notebook. So I'll just go ahead and check that notebook, select this average. You can see here 176666. So I'm getting the correct answer like this. So this way I can use the formula dsum, which is very useful to get the sum and the average based upon multiple criteria. Other formulas which are there where if you want to find out the count of a particular item based upon the multiple condition, you can use the formula called as dcount. So these are very useful formulas. I hope you like this video. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you very much.